is the new designate of the Ponder News series titled Who Bewitched Us? Yeah, who bewitched us? That is the only question that comes into your mind when you see things that are not supposed to be happening in our society, especially in our country, going on without being checked. And so we ask, who bewitched us? You see, a functional and progressive society is a combination of a collective effort and strategic reinvention driven by custodians of that society. So what happens when a coordinated, delegated segment of the society refuse to carry out their responsibility, either by means of lack of competence or sheer negligence? The result, a broken and dysfunctional society. Such is a reality, except and unless we want to continue living self-denial. So I ask, who bewitched us? You see, we're in the month of December, which is supposed to be a season of benevolence, goodwill, hope, and of course, generosity. But it doesn't seem like it because of the spate of insecurity and other myriads of problems bedeviling us as a nation. So I ask, who bewitched us? You see, the term massacre is fast becoming intrinsically domiciled in our lingua franca as a people. As a matter of fact, lately, no day passes by without the term massacre dominating our national discourse. The latest is the gruesome killing of farmers in Borno State. In fact, more saddening is the shameful debates and controversy these avoidable killings have generated. So I asked again, who bewitched us? One of such is the assertion made by a presidential aide, Garba Shehu, when he granted interview with the BBC, in which he stated that the farmers did not get clearance from the military before proceeding to their own farms. Ladies and gentlemen, think about it. This is the first time I'm seeing someone blaming the dead for their own death, which means that very soon we all wake up in the morning and seek clearance before even stepping into the bedroom to take a bath. So I asked, who bewitched us? Another is the defense brought forward by Minister of Information Lai Mohammed when he blamed government inability to root out terrorists to the lack of support from the international community to acquire weapons.
And we also need more support from the from global partners. And without adequate weapons, without adequate platforms, would remain at the mercy of terrorists.
This is like a barber giving the excuses that he gave someone a bad haircut because the clipper was not sharp. I mean, he should have known from the beginning that the clipper was not sharp. So I asked, who bewitched us? You see, excuses upon excuses, blame game upon blame games. This is all we're getting. We never bargained for this, but this is exactly what we are getting. Now, the question to ask is, in what capacity is the Minister of Information talking about security? I don't understand. What is business in security affairs? In what capacity? Is he talking to us officially or just by discretion? Now, ladies and gentlemen, the level of or the lack of cohesion that permeates our governmental agencies is mind-boggling. So I asked, who bewitched us? In the midst of all this is the needless uproar witnessed at last Tuesday's plenary when a motion was raised at the floor to summon the president to come address the House on the spate of insecurity in the nation.
My amendment is that Mr. President should be invited to come and explain the security situation in the country, especially in the Northeast.
Now, how this kind of issue would generate a debate, or how it will become a debate when you invite the president, a democratically elected president, to come address the House, by extension Nigerians, on the spate of insecurity in the nation, would generate a debate. I don't understand how this happened. Now, this demigod status we give elected officials, I don't understand in this country. If we want the president to come address us, come and address us. I don't understand why it should not be an issue of debate in the House. Heated argument. This issue brought in the house. This is like a husband who always have to knock on the door whenever his wife is dressing up or undressing before coming into the room. How does that happen, ladies and gentlemen? Who bewitched us? You see, every day is an opportunity for us all to make a difference in the life of someone and by extension our country. But the problem is we are intoxicated by self-aggrandizement and personal interest. Wherefore, as regards moving our country forward, especially in the area of security, our political class must always remember that posterity will judge them and history will remember them for good or for bad. Silence is no longer acceptable. We must do the needful. We must do the right thing at this point in time. It is the height of insensitivity and an act of sabotage to take a job you lack expertise and an inkling for. Why don't you allow your conscience to lead you right? My name, Mr. Confess. The Ponder News, who bewitched us, the designate. Stay conscious. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on your notification button